it's a new developer on PC, right? And I think we have to kind of build credibility in that space with that audience, right? Because we've got all these aspirations and we can talk to them about what our plans are. This is the kind of the first step in us in talking about what we want to do, but I think the proof is going to be us actually then going out and delivering on that. Yeah. But I think it's really important that we do hopefully get people to understand that we are taking this as a really serious platform, that that PC and Xbox One, they're equal partners, right? Yeah. They're both as important as each other to us, right? Like the platforms, the gamers, the people at home that are going to be playing this.
It's really nice to have a clean slate, but you're right, it's very precious. Yeah. Because of that. So going to Gamescom is almost step one of our PC story. This is how we want to approach this platform. And then it's going to be the ongoing communication with the community, being transparent, being honest.
Totally, it's going to be on the Reddit, it's going to be on the forum, it's going to be in all that, it's going to be in a beta, right? All of that stuff is going to be us building a relationship with that community, with that audience. And it's kind of a little bit, I don't know, not scary, but it's just like,
daunting.
It's daunting, right? Yeah, because you're building an entirely new relationship, but it's super exciting at the same time. It's good to be doing this video, and then it's going to be great to be going to Gamescom, and then that really kicks off that dialogue, right? And it has to be two-way. So it's it's going to be a lot of fun.
We will be reading the comments.
Damn straight.
What's really nice about Rare as a studio, from what I've experienced so far, is it's full of PC gamers. The play labs are kitted out for both PC, keyboard and mouse controls and controllers. So it means every time there's a play session, people are switching between them, and it's an experience that to any PC player will be very, very familiar. It's first-person adventure game.
And there's strong sandbox elements to it as well, the choice of what you want to do and where you want to go and how you want to do it.
It's being built with the community. These are projects and brand new franchises that have been exploding from the PC user base in recent years. By its pure nature of what the game is, it fits perfectly on PC. And I think when players actually jump in, they'll actually kind of appreciate that the game doesn't necessarily have to be judged based on the hardware. For us, it's just we want to create an experience which players can decide what hardware they want to play it on.
Yeah, and well, interestingly enough, we actually kind of reviewed a version of kind of the min spec the other day, right? It was really fun to kind of pull together everybody on the team, so that the rendering guys that are looking at it, the designer, and then our art director who kind of came into the room kind of fearing the worst, right?
For sure.
But then he was like pleasantly surprised. Oh, actually, this looks pretty good. Yeah. I think we feel really good around our aspirations around kind of that min spec side. Yeah. And then on the flip side, you're the one who's got this massive 4K curved monitor on your desk, right?
It's a good gig.
Like, yeah, right. It really is, right? So I think it's really important that we pursue both of those priorities equally.
It gives us an opportunity as well to continually optimize, to keep pushing both the top end and the bottom end, and really widening both.
Yeah, and really listening to what people are asking for, right? If people are really clamoring for that extra setting to, I don't know, to have more parrots visible in the distance, right? Like you can bump up the parrot slider.
I really hope we have that now.
Yeah, me too.
A parrot slider.
Yeah, it's a parrot game. Yeah. Getting this game out, getting it into a beta, and getting people with a wide range of machines playing it is going to help us really gather that data, gather where the kind of pinch points are, and really help us get into that really stable position for when we grow that audience.
Yeah, I think for me personally, stability is definitely up there as a huge priority. That's where everything will come together. That it doesn't matter whether you're playing on an Xbox or a PC, that the kind of overarching game data will be in sync, and that's massively important for things like you can cross-buy it, you can cross-save it, and your data pick up and play between the two. That's
going to be part of our story. We're part of the Xbox Play Anywhere program, right? So cross-buy means you can buy, digitally, and then you can play on either Windows 10 or on Xbox One, and cross-save as well. So the data is available on both platforms, so you can play on either at any time, and it's fully up to date. Cross-play is kind of the interesting one for us, right? So our aspiration is very much that we really want to get crossplay working and get it into people's hands, but we have to test it first. We have to make sure it's the right experience.
We're in a really nice position with Sea of Thieves where it's not a Twitch-based shooter. When you look at first-person shooter games, the Twitch-based nature makes it really difficult to matchmake people against each other.
There's huge benefits to bringing together those groups of players, right? Like, I think that's going to be really fascinating to kind of see if we get to do that. And it's what the Xbox Live ecosystem gives us. Yeah, very excited about it, but we have to prove it. We have to get it right. to make it kind of a reality, really. You want to be able to kind of be at home, maybe on your console playing the game, like on a Monday night, right? And then you come into work and you maybe do some work, or you just browse the internet, like you.
Brilliant.
And then, but then, you know, at lunchtime, you just want to jump on the game and play it, right? So it's super important that those things, they're synced, they're up to date, and it's the same experience across both platforms for both, you know, sets of consumers, right?
And the only reason I'm on the internet is to Google when the release date is for Sea of Thieves.
Indeed, yes.
It's important.
Yeah, it is important.
There's nothing out there.
There isn't. Oh, you're right.
Maybe I should use Bing. That will get me in trouble, won't it?